Hi Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for July 2018 by Ama. This will be a very important month. It is the beginning of the eclipse season. There's going to be two eclipses happening on July 12th and July 28th, followed by the third eclipse in August. If you like to know how these eclipses are going to influence you for the next couple of months of your life, I did make Vimeo videos for each and every sign of the zodiac. It is said that every eclipse influences your life for the next 6 months. As I was doing individual signs for each and every sign of the zodiac, it turns out that some of the signs of the zodiac will be influenced by these eclipses for more than 6 months. For some signs it was 9 months, for other signs it was 8 months, for other signs it was also, for some signs it was 12 months. So if you like to find out how this eclipse season will influence your life for the next 6 to 12 months, if you are interested, click in the link down here below. That will take you to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. Please make sure that you listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign. Particularly this month, make sure that you listen to the video for your rising sign, and do check in with this video, with this reading from time to time, because some information may come up and it's going to also apply to the next upcoming months. If you'd like to schedule a private reading, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website amalightworker.com. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please turn on the little notification bell. This way you will be notified each and every time that I upload special videos or when I do live streamings. And of course I'm going to be doing live streamings for you guys as well, because it is such an important month. There are a lot of astrological planetary movements happening. For this reading today, I'm opening 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and another card from the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. So the general feelings that I'm picking up for you, Libra, have to deal with you dealing with people in a position of an authority, or people who are very influential, creating a certain state of your life being more steady, maybe stabilizing your income, initiating new things like an apprenticeship program, a certain sense of trying to keep your cool, your calm, but at the same time being grateful for either something that happened or something that luckily did not happen. A certain sense of going within and reflecting. A certain sense of purpose as well for some of you. There's some important things around money. More so it is about how you feel about money rather than anything necessarily too bad happening. But for some of you there's going to be some fears, concerns around money or a business that you may have, and you could end up having some important encounters, like very interesting interactions with people that you are going to meet this month. Now let's break it down one by one. The first card that showed up for you, Libra, is the Queen of Swords. And this could be you, because the Queen of Swords, if it represents a person, it represents a Libra, that could be you, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. This could be the Sun sign, the Rising sign, or the Moon sign. The Queen of Swords also represents, it means, authority of public life, ideas, a lawyer, a therapist, someone who works for the law enforcement agency, someone who's firm, creative, someone to turn to when you need advice or practical help, because this Queen of Swords may offer to you advice from her experience and practical help. Because this is a general reading, this Queen of Swords may show up for you as a man or as a woman. For some of you, something it's coming either to an end, to a stop, to a conclusion, or to a major breakthrough. Particularly if you are in a relationship with this Queen of Swords. For some of you, it is around a legal situation, or it could be around certain rules, regulations, certain procedures that you maybe started a while back, or there's something going on in a place of work that involves like rules, regulations, changes in the rules, regulations, changes in different procedures. For some of you, for some reason, I do see many of you contacting an office or a person in, or like a specific department or a person who handles complaints, who handles the transfers of employees from one position to another one. You could be getting a job interview. So there's going to be some interesting interaction, some important stuff happening, because you are going to be dealing either with this person in a position of power, or with an important office or department. And for some of you, they're telling me that these things, for some of you, not for all of you, these things have to deal with the company that you work for, like different departments, like dealings within the company. There is going to be a certain sense of you now either having a new purpose, having a new love interest, having a certain sense of will, power, and tenacity, and you are really going to be focused on working, being very dedicated to something. This could be a relationship. This could be a person, very dedicated to a person. This could be a project. This could be a business idea. But definitely you are really going to be focused and concentrated on working on something, making something possible. Please be careful, because for many of you, this may not be the right month for you, or the right moment for you to kind of talk back to authority, initiate any litigations, initiate a fight, or initiate a debate. Particularly if you are dealing with people that in some ways either have a certain authority over you, maybe you feel like they have a certain power over you, or they are in a position of power, you may want to take a different approach. You need to stay calm, you need to stay focused, you need to stay as much in equilibrium as you can. So instead of feeding the fire, throwing fuel at the fire, you are advised rather to take it easy, to calm down. And you may also find that maybe certain people around you, maybe they had their own expectations and they get disappointed, because it may not have anything to deal with you per se. It has to deal with their ideas, their feelings, and their expectations of you. So your expectations toward others and the others people's expectations toward you will be coming forefront, and there could be either misunderstandings or a little bit of a disappointment. I also keep getting a sense that for some of you, you are getting ready to move forward or to move up in a situation, moving forward of the situation or moving up. For some of you, this could be opportunities showing up for you to move up in your career, or to expand a business, or to boost a business that you may have. But generally, I keep getting opportunities for you to either move forward or to move up. The next card that you have is Eight of Pentacles. To me, this is the apprenticeship card. It means developing a skill, working more independently, nobody watching over your shoulder, determination to work hard to reach your goal and wealth. Does his or her job, accepts the situation, and achievement of a job well done. There's going to be a sense that in the next upcoming months, for many of you, starting right now in July, either the money that you are saving is increasing at a steady pace, or the money that you are making is constantly increasing in a steady pace over the next couple of months. More so than I keep getting for you, the month of August is going to be also important in terms of you starting a course, a class, or getting some sort of a little raise or a bonus. But you are going to put things in motion. Something will be happening right now in July, and thus it will make the way for you to kind of increase your earnings a little bit, or make it possible for you to be able to save money at a steady pace. For some of you, I feel like you are learning something very hands-on. You could be doing more work or more chores more than usual, because for some of you, I feel like your hands are working or something. You could be putting stuff together, you could be fixing things, you could be repairing things. Maybe you have to put something apart, fix it, figure it out, and then reconstruct it again or put it back together again. But at the same time, it feels like you are enjoying this process. You are taking a different approach, because in a situation you are deciding to take your power back in some ways, and you are deciding to even have like a more hands-on approach, a more practical approach. And this could be anything that you choose to. This could be taking a more practical approach in terms of your exercise, in terms of your health, in terms of a relationship, in terms of you trying to shift and change your life, in terms of a project, in terms of a family matter. So it could be anything that you set your mind to. I feel that for some of you, little by little, these ideas are coming together, and you are having gradually a full picture of either you are little by little, with these little ideas, with this little information, or information is coming together, you are figuring out who a person really is. If there is a connection, maybe like you have friends in common, there's other things in common, and you could be changing either your mind about this person, or you could be changing your feelings about this person. But again, there is information coming little by little. This could be you putting your ideas one by one into order. And again, please do pay attention to your feelings, because for some of you, you could be very excited about some new beginning. You may be very excited about a person, and then you may struggle a little bit because these feelings either could be changing, or this feeling of attraction and excitement could be fizzling out. There's some certain activity that is happening, because I do see you either exercising with other people, inviting other people, so maybe you together get to help somebody else. Maybe they're building something and all of you together try to help someone, or maybe to clean together, or maybe to party together, and then do the after party cleanup together. But there is a sense of people coming together with a sense of purpose, with a sense of a group of people coming together with a sense of purpose. If you either work with money or you are dealing with a major transaction, with a business deal, with a buying or a sale that seems to be important, a lot of money, it may start out to be a little slow, but it's going to have a turning point in the next 3 months, starting from July. For some of you, if a situation regarding money, to you it felt a little slow, or maybe you weren't having enough income, there's going to be some opportunities for you to turn the situation around, to make more profit, to build a better income, or to figure out some situation involving money that maybe wasn't very clear to you. Maybe you had struggles or other kinds of problems. So solutions will be provided, or you are running into opportunities to resolve this matter starting now in July, going in the next 3 months. For some of you, I really feel that you are on the verge of steadily but surely creating a strong clientele base. If you deal with clients, a strong like when you get a steady job, that's how you feel that now you are on the verge of your income being stable, being able to save money. And that's how this feels, working on making the foundation of anything that to you, it means that you are creating a steady, solid life and future for yourself. You are going to be working on the things that to you, they are the basis of your life. And that doesn't just include money. The next card that you have is the Four of Swords. To me, it means a meditative-like state, sleep, making peace and relaxation, focusing on what truly matters in life, reflecting on what is important to you, refocusing your objectives, and being grateful for something, about something. I feel like almost as many of you, you are really trying not to lash out at someone, not to be angry, not to burst into some sort of a disruptive emotion, like screaming or irritated or frustrated. You may be picking up some healthy habits. For some of you, it feels that if in the past you did meditation and that was really helping you, you could be going back to that. If it was yoga that you were doing, you're going to be going back to that. So there is a certain sense of whatever you did in the past that seemed to work for you, you may decide to again start this habit, start these activities that proved to be very beneficial for you. And I also feel that there's going to be at least one person from your past that in some ways this person, he or she, may be trying to get your attention again, maybe trying to get in touch with you again. Maybe they want to clarify something or clear the air about something, but there's definitely going to be interesting interactions with people that either you haven't seen in a long time, or this could be people from your past. Please trust your instinct. Do not ignore information coming to you about other people. It could also be gossip. Keep that in perspective, but at the same time, also use your own gut feeling and your own intuition. For many of you, they're telling me that your intuition will be very high and you need to trust what your gut feeling is telling you. So intuition and psychic ability are very much going to be highlighted for many of you Libras. There is, for some of you, there is a situation, for those of you who are in a relationship or a marriage, they're telling me that you are going to notice a certain sense of a balance being making a comeback in this relationship or in this marriage. This is not going to be the case for all of you, but a certain sense of balance and a certain sense of romance will be making a comeback for some of you coupled or married Libras. There could be some sort of a proposal that is also showing up, or some sort of a declaration of love, or like a big declaration of feeling also coming up for some of you. Or at least somebody is trying to make this big gesture of love, or this big gesture of romance. This month you have to make sure that you are properly rested, you're getting enough sleep, because for some of you there could be way too many things going on, you could be busy, so it's very important that you allow yourself to have plenty enough time to sleep, relax. Be aware of having to make sudden decisions. Be aware of other people reacting quite immediately, all of a sudden, or reacting in unexpected ways, but particularly with you. Don't be too quick to decide on something and you don't have all the facts. The next card that you have is Five of Earth. I will read you the card first, and then I will tell you the meaning of what my gods are telling me, why this card showed up, what's the meaning of it. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So far, all the cards that you got were very good cards. Trying to, whatever needs to be more balanced in your life, things will happen because they need to be shaken off a little bit so that you can reconstruct, rebuild, and reestablish a new sense of balance and even a new sense of self. I don't feel that many of you Libras will have many reasons to worry about money or money transactions. However, for some of you, the worry is a constant companion for you, or the fear is a constant companion for you. Particularly for those of you who either have a business or are self-employed. There will be a turning point for the better if you are self-employed or if you have a business, but nevertheless, you are constantly on the edge. There's a sense of anxiety and worry, and emotionally, there is a lot of emotions that you need to let go. So, many of you Libras need to shake off all these yucky feelings of uncertainty. You need to let go in some ways of some old feelings that no longer are valid. You may have to let go of a certain way of thinking, and for some of you, you may just have this clarity of your mind, and you may, in surprising way, all of a sudden let go, even emotionally, of all the things that no longer serve you. It's very a mentor is showing up. For some of you, they're telling me that you may be running into people, new people may enter your life that in some ways are meant to help you, are meant to advise you, are meant to guide you and mentor you. What is the next thing that you need to do? For some of you, this could be really a teacher or a mentor. For other ones, this could be acquaintances. This could be people that you may meet into different gatherings, networkings. This could also be people from your past who in some ways are showing up again for you to give you some guidance, to give you some advice. And for some of you, you may also end up hiring somebody to do some, you may end up hiring somebody either to do some sort of a professional service for you. You could be hiring a lawyer, you could be hiring an IT tech, you may be hiring like somebody to move your lawn, you could be hiring like somebody to come clean your house, you could be hiring a psychologist, you could be hiring you could be getting a session with a psychic or a medium. For some of you, they are also telling me that for many of you could be interested in learning a new language, so you may be hiring a teacher or somebody to teach you to learn a foreign language. But in general, I keep getting that you will be working and you will be focusing on developing a new skill or developing further the skills, talents, and abilities that you already have. So do it alone may not be the right answer for you. Do reach out for help, and do accept help when help is being offered to you, and please examine carefully each and every opportunity coming your way before you make a decision. But generally speaking, they are saying that many of you are encouraged to accept opportunities coming your way. Either you or someone in the family may be having some sort of a big announcement that calls for a reason to celebrate. For some of you, family gatherings to celebrate something of importance will be very important. And either there's going to be healing, there's going to be fixing, there's going to be finding solution to a situation that involved family living abroad, traveling abroad, finding a new job, and you could be completely in a new area. In other words, a situation that has been either pending or has or you needed to gain clarity, or you needed to find solutions, particularly in the last 6 months. You may now suddenly move forward with this situation and find solutions. I hope that this made sense to you. Leave me a comment down here below. I'm curious to hear from you. Click in the link down here below if you'd like to know more, and that's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase, for you to find out how the eclipse season, July-August 2018, will be influencing the next 6 to 12 months of your life. Email me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com. Visit my website, amalightworker.com. Stay in touch. Please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the little bell, notification bell next to the subscribe right here. This way you will be notified next time when I either upload videos for you, or next time when I do live streaming for you. And because as always, I will be doing a live streaming Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac during this month of July. Thank you again so much. Let's hope these eclipses are going to be great for all of us. I wish you the very best, and I will connect with you again in the next video.